Tell you what, I hate these long walks from where you park your car to your camp spot. But not tonight. It's like something a little bit different. We're at our actual campsite. We are at the beautiful, wonderful Donington Park race circuit. It's Friday evening, I've just got here, pretty much straight from work. And we're here for the weekend for the British Touring Car Championship. So it's a little bit of posh camping this week. We've got showers, proper toilets, a bar, an actual bar, burger van. So we're living the dream, absolutely living the dream. And for now, I say for now because it was chucking it down on the way, for now the weather's playing ball. It's absolutely beautiful. And we've even got the ITV4 cameras with us this weekend as well. So this is a bit of a different video from the norm on the channel. But apart from all the outdoors, hiking and camping, my other big love is motorsport. So why not combine the two? I say this about a lot of places on my videos, but this really is one of my most favourite places in the whole world. The size of them seagulls, they're massive. Huge. Anyway, first look at the wonderful track while it's nice and quiet. And we are right next to East Midlands Airport, so we've got a bit of plane action going on as well. This is actually the first time I've ever camped at a British Touring Car weekend. I've been coming to touring cars now for 30 years or so. Yeah, easily 30 years, but it's the first time I've ever camped and done the full weekend. I've been meaning to do it for ages, but it's one of them things you say you're going to do and you just kind of never get around to doing it. So this is that weekend, and I'm really looking forward to it. Proper relax. One of my favourite places, doing one of my favourite things. Okay, in the campsite we've got a bar and food van over there. It's really well set out actually. I think there's room for, I don't know, I think there's 350, 400 pitches, easy. But there's loads of toilet facilities, there's showers and all that good stuff over there. There's 24-hour security. I think there's a first aid post and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, it's good little setup. So I'm on one of the smaller pitches, just enough room for the car and tent. I think it's 8x7 or something like that. Yeah, happy days. And that bar behind me is playing music. So far we've had New Order, U2 and Black Sabbath, so I want a winner there. But yeah, I'm just wandering around, killing a bit of time before it gets dark. Enjoying that spectacular sunset, because it is beautiful. But it'll be dark in half an hour or so, I would have thought. But it's still really warm. It had forecast rain for tonight, but I think that's coming sort of tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and then might get a few showers Sunday, but it'll all add to the bit of unpredictability for the racing, so don't mind a bit of rain. Who says you got to hike up a big hill for a sunset? I do love this place. I first came here maybe about 30 years ago, I think, and I've come pretty much every year since, be it for touring cars, rallying, a couple of superbike events. Yeah, I love it. What better way to spend a weekend combining your two favourite things, your two favourite hobbies, camping, motorsport. Well, that's me. That's my Friday. I've retired to the tent. It's still quite busy, quite noisy outside, so I'll be sticking some earplugs in, I think. It's definitely not a night up on Kinder Scout in terms of peacefulness, but it's good atmosphere. There's people still milling around and noise and kids up and down and a few people still arriving in cars and stuff, so There'll be earplugs in, and I'm going to stick something on to watch on the telly, have a drink, and get some shut eye. So I shall catch you all Saturday, qualifying day, at Donington Park. Well, good morning. Oh, not gonna lie, not the best night's kit. But if you're gonna come, you can probably hear it now. That's why all those selfish people on planes are going on holidays, even with their earplugs. I got woke up a couple of times, 3 or 4 times, by planes, but anyway, we're all good. Campsite's just starting to wake up. There's a few kids milling around and, well, parents arguing with kids, unruly kids. But next door's got Radio 4 on full whack, so we've got some discussion about small boats. Just what you want at 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I'm gonna get a coffee on and some breakfast. So welcome to Saturday at Donington Park. Qualifying day for British touring cars. It's absolutely glorious morning. So far, he's going to chuck it down this afternoon. The place is just starting to get a bit busy. A few more spectators coming in, a little bit of stuff happening on track. Beautiful. Sun's bright. So Saturday's qualifying day. We've got a couple of free practice sessions for British touring cars. Qualifying day for the support series. So it's not only British touring cars we get to see, it's British Formula 4. So potentially seeing some of the future F1 stars. We've got the mini challenge, that's always brilliant racing. And amazing Porsches as well. So it's free practice and qualifying day. And I think there's 2 races as well later on this afternoon. I think it's Formula 4 and I think the minis have got the first of their races. And even though it's not hiking, the walking boots are on, because you can easily rack up 7, 8, 9, 10 mile wandering around here during the day. As you can watch from pretty much every corner at Donington, so I'll try and mix it up a bit throughout the day, and you can soon get some miles in. My absolute dream car in these colours. 167 of your hard-earned £1,000. Beautiful. So that's Saturday done, and there's forecast, it's absolutely chucked it down this afternoon. It's windy as you like, but it's been a good day. It's been a really good day. It's been really good. Couple of races, qualifying was really good. Now it's time for some food, a couple of ciders, and to relax for the evening. You couldn't make it up this weather, you really couldn't make it up. So another good thing about staying over night at Donington is you can walk the track once all the action's finished for the day. So I want to start finish straight. Pit lane is just, that's higher than you think. Pit lane is just over there. All quiet till tomorrow. So we'll just drop into pole position. I'm not running, I'm not doing a standing start or a sprint, not on my knees. So we can dodge these showers and get around the track. It's probably about a 45-minute walk around the track. Hopefully the rain stays off for a little bit. All's quiet. But yeah, this is one of the many good things about coming to British touring cars, is the accessibility and what you get for your money, the value for your money. So ordinarily a race day ticket would be, I think it's about 36 quid or something like that, 37 quid. Now for the weekend it's cost me just under £100, so that includes your weekend admission ticket for the Saturday and Sunday, your camping pitch, and you can camp Friday night. I think the camping opened at 12 o'clock Friday and it closes at midday Monday, so you can camp for 3 nights. but I'm only camping for 2. So I've got that wonderful W word on Monday morning, so I'll be leaving Sunday night. But yeah, you can make a full weekend of it, and there's not many things you can do for a full weekend for £100, especially sporting events like this. I don't know about British Superbikes, how much that costs, which is a similar sort of comparison. That's like the main bike category in the UK, same as British touring cars is the main 4-wheeled category in the UK. How much is the cost of a Premiership ticket nowadays? I suppose, which is a football equivalent. Anybody know? But yeah, like in the videos that you've seen from earlier on today, walking around the paddock and the pits, it's brilliant. Get up close to the drivers and cars. Tomorrow there's a free pit lane walk, so you sort of come through one of those gates and then you can walk up the pit lane at things about lunchtime, get drivers' autographs and photos and stuff. But a little tip, if you do come, a little tip from me over my 30 years experience of coming: hang about, don't bother with the pit walk, hang about out the back of the pits, and you'd be surprised who you bump into. You bump into all the drivers back and forth from the motorhomes and the team trucks and stuff. You can grab a selfie and an autograph. But it's brilliant for bringing your kids. It's absolutely brilliant for bringing your kids. And this is one of the best views in the whole of British motorsport, if you ask me. At the top of the Craner curves, down through the old hairpin, up towards McLean's and Coppice, around the back of the campsite. An even better view is down at the bottom there, where I'll probably be watching a couple of the races from tomorrow. It's a fantastic sight watching cars coming down here. I hope you can see me because it's getting dark and we all know how bad GoPros are in low light. So until tomorrow, race day, I'm going to finish this walk off, try not to drown in this rain because it's just started chucking it down again. I shall catch you all race day Sunday. Well, good morning, welcome to Sunday race day, and it is absolutely just like yesterday, beautiful. Breakfast is done, coffee is coffeeed, porridge is porridging. But what a change from what it was about 7 hours ago. It was absolutely leathering it down. I think we had a couple of storms coming through, but it was proper bad. But thankfully, a better night's kip. I did get woken up a couple of times by the planes, but it's what it is, isn't it? But I think if I was going to do this again, which I absolutely will do, this over a weekend again, I'll be investing in some sort of family tent for a bit more room and space. It's alright being in tents like this up on Kinder or bloody Bleaklow or wherever, but you can afford yourself a little bit of luxury when you've not got carried a weight, so that's the only thing I'd change. Yeah, all good. Alright, race day Sunday. This place is starting to fill up nicely, and the only really big question of the day is where we're going to watch from. So we've got 9 races across the day. There's 3 touring car races, 2 Porsche races, 2 British Formula 4 and 2 mini races. So I think we're going to go across to the chicane just there for the first couple of races, and then we'll make our way down to the old hairpin, which is just down there, and we should be in for a cracking day. Absolutely beautiful morning, but I just looked at the forecast and it's given a few showers for this afternoon, but I don't think it's meant to be as bad as what it was yesterday. Yesterday was horrendous. From sort of 3 o'clock it was proper bad. but we should be in for a good day. It doesn't really matter where you are around the track, because you've got around the track commentary. If you position yourself right, we've also got a big screen there and a big screen up on there, so you get to watch all the ITV4 coverage, so you don't miss a thing.
After all the trouble they've had so far this weekend, we scored a destiny at the end of the set for right behind him tonight. Goes up the inside,
is about to get a handshake from young Jacob, with all of the other drivers and with Ben as well, and he holds the trophy up. Dan Cam, everybody, and now Dan Cavish wins round 23 of the 2025 British Touring Car Championship, and he is delighted and relieved in equal measure. I think all the drivers are relieved. Thank you to both Ben. Photograph first of all, guys. Photograph first of all with your trophies. Thanks to Ben Boots and son Jacob for doing the lion's share of the presenting on behalf of Quickfit. The drivers posing with their trophies, and now you know what's coming next. You're going to get a bit wetter than you maybe already are, because they will celebrate with champagne.
So in terms of feeding yourself over the weekend, you can do it one of three ways, I suppose. You can either bring all your own food, you can eat, there's plenty of merch stuff and eateries, and there's even a restaurant here at Donington, so you can do it that way, or I've kind of done it half and half. So I bought a bit of my own stuff and treated myself to a couple of E. coli burgers, but and to be fair, they are really, really good. Not crap, they're not like what they used to be. If like burger vans used to be a bit crap, didn't they? But they are really good. You've got to be prepared to pay a little bit extra than what you would ordinarily, but it's one of them, isn't it? Race just finished for the weekend, so comes to a close a brilliant weekend camping at Donington, even if I did get kept awake by these. Donington, brilliant campsite. Well set out, well organised, clean, tidy facilities, plenty of them. So yeah, definitely recommend it. I'll definitely be doing it again. And thanks for joining me on this little not wild camp. And as always, we'll leave no trace. So as always, thank you for watching, and I shall catch up with you soon, whether our next adventure may be. Possibly another wild camp in the Peak District, I think. It's been a while, so anyway, keep talking, take care, and I'll see you very soon.